Good fucking morning, boys. It's currently 6 a.m. here in lovely Dubai. Just finished up the morning routine, just finished up the workflow. Got a couple tasks done already. I always love to get ahead. And you know what, I thought I'd use this opportunity where my mind's pretty clear right now. It's always super clear in the morning because I don't get any food into my system, just straight coffee and water. To talk to you guys about how you can make your first 5K in just 20 days, right? We want to make 5K in 20 days because when you're at the beginning, it's easy to get put back by thinking about long stuff. You've almost got that short-term instant gratification mindset at the moment, and it's hard to just snap out of it. So you're going to almost need something super quick to get those results in order for you to actually take it seriously and stick to it. I was in the same situation. That's why I know how you're feeling. That's why I decided to go with this business model, and that's why I'm making this video to help you guys do the exact same thing that I did, right? Let's get into it. So if I had to make £5,000 profit within 20 days, this is exactly what I'd do. You know, I spent so much time wasting it, on other online business models which wouldn't even allow me to hit my full potential. I literally wasted years heading in the wrong direction, as when you first start business, it's almost hard to know what direction you're running in. If I saw my old self now, I'd look at him and think, what is this absolute idiot doing? But when you're in that first initial phase, you don't know whether you're going in the right way or the wrong way. So I had no one to come and tell me, yo bro, stop this, do this. So I had to find out the hard way for myself, and I wasted a couple of years in the process. My two biggest problems was freedom and cash. And I was at a vehicle which wasn't going to help me hit any of them anytime soon. That's when I decided to take a different turn. That's when I decided to join the dark side, as a lot of people on Money Twitter like to call it. I started my OnlyFans management agency. Obviously, there's going to be loads of things that I can't disclose here on YouTube, but the good news is it's for free on my Telegram channel, which is in the description. Just go check that out after the video. So OnlyFans management is the same structure as SMMA, just working with a different clientele, working with a different set of people, OnlyFans models. And I knew that if I slammed my foot on the fucking gas and went hard for a couple of months, I knew I could make it work. And I'm not talking about semi-sacrificing, I'm talking about friends, family, fun. It was over. Gym, diet, everything out the door. Only focusing on this one thing, and that's what allowed me to go to the next level. That's why I learned a life hack. Going all in allows you to overtake essentially all of the competition, because almost everyone has different sorts of responsibilities and things on their subconscious mind. The only thing I had on my mind was getting successful in this business model that I was working in. Going all in allows you to work at such a quicker pace. Between me and Mason, we was working 36 hours every single day. For that normal person, that might be just dedicating 6 to 8 hours to his agency per day. We're literally moving at a 5x speed, because anyone can work for a day or two, but doing it month after month, week after week, that takes discipline, that takes focus, that takes a different level of emotion inside of you, that sickness of being where you're currently at. You need to think about what motivates you deeper than just wanting to make a little bit of money. Because if you want to make 5K in 20 days, I don't think that's going to motivate you enough, bro. There has to be a bigger purpose to that. I wanted to make cash for my freedom, for my family, to do these other things. That is why I wanted to make the money. I didn't want to make the money just to make the money, right? So you need to think and attach this goal of earning £5,000 profit in 20 days to a bigger purpose. What problem is that money going to fix? It has to be a big one. Otherwise, on that 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th day, you're just not going to get out of bed at that time that you're supposed to. You're going to procrastinate a little bit. You're going to think you can just head off and end the day early because you've had a good week and now it's the weekend. You need that different level of emotion and focus when you're going into this challenge, because it's not easy. So we managed to hit 10K in our first month, as you know if you've watched my previous videos. 10K. Now how do we do that? Obviously, we had to get a client, right? So we're going to get into that now. Now there's over 10 recruiting strategies which I'm using today personally with my agency. But right now I'm going to give you 2 for free so you can sign your first client with ease. Now both of these strategies are going to require you to have an Instagram account. Why? Because almost everyone in your target market has an Instagram, okay? Every single girl that has an OnlyFans account has an Instagram account. They're either promoting their content on there, or they just have it for their personal life on an alias account. So make sure you set up an Instagram profile, not one, but two, remember. Now, the first Instagram account you're going to set up is going to be a personal profile. Now, you could use your existing one or you can make a new one. I don't give a fuck which one you do, okay? Now, these are two very effective ways to recruit models in 2024. You could recruit one within just a couple days if you pay close attention. That's the key. Pay attention. Now, to start off with your personal Instagram, you're going to have a few things checked off. You're going to need some followers, going to need some good pictures, and you're going to need some story highlights. Always have a good story on your profile when you're outreaching. What this is going to allow you to do is to increase the open rate of your messages, because when people are sifting through their requests, you want to look for ways which is going to let you stand out. Having an active story provides Instagram that red ring around your profile, which is going to let the model see that you have a story. Out of intrigue, she's going to click that and she's going to watch your story. Now, if your story is intriguing enough and it gets her attention, what is she going to do? She's going to reply to your message. She might check out your profile, moving further down the line. But you're probably asking, Tom, what do I even say to this model? What do I even say? What's your outreach message? Now, the key thing is to get a response. That is all you're going for here. Just get a response. You want to get yourself out of the requests and into the primary messages. That is it. Out of that list, into this one. So you know that every message you send in the future, they're going to see it. Whether they like it or not, they're going to see it. And they're going to have to physically remove you from that list in order to not see your messages anymore. Kind of like an email campaign. Now you've got limited times to retarget this person, okay? Now, you want to go for something just intriguing, straight to the point. All you want to do is to get a response. Now, I use the phrase, name, comma, quick question, ... I wasn't saying, hey Sophie, so I noticed your profile and I saw that you could do this. No, I'm not trying to do some gay free value paragraph. No one wants to hear that. I just want a response. Now, once I've got that response, I'm going to drop a voice note. Voice note is going to build trust. Again, it's from your personal account. Feel free to use every single metric which is going to help you make it more personal. Builds the trust, right? Send a voice note. Just a brief introduction to yourself, what you're actually there for, and a little bit about your service just to get them intrigued enough to get on a call with yourself where you can explain more, deliver the full sales pitch, and obviously sign your first client. Now, the second way which you're going to recruit your first model is actually by using a girl's Instagram, like I said before. Now, how are you going to do that? You're going to set up your Instagram with the same posts, followers, highlights, but this time it's going to be of a girl, obviously a friend, someone that you know mutually, that has obviously given their consent for you to use their face on the profile, of course. Now, you're going to be, same again, hitting those DMs, maxing out the amount of times Instagram lets you, but with a different line. You're going to look on the girl's profile, send them one of their recent posts, and ask a question. Hey babe, where's that bag from? Where's this from? Where'd you get that top from? Oh my God, I love that hair. What kind of extensions do you have? Asking a girly sort of question just to get that initial message, like I said before. Now you're out of the requests and you're into the pending current messages where the model can see everything that you send to them. Now is your chance to build a little connection, do some small talk. Because you're a girl, they're more likely going to reply and keep the conversation up. And then you can introduce that you're actually a talent scout. On about the 8th to 10th message, introduce that you're a talent scout working for the largest, the fastest growing agency in the area. Let's say you're from Miami. You'd say the fastest, biggest agency in Miami. Let's say you're from Manchester, like I was, the fastest, biggest agency in Manchester. You don't want to say, oh yeah, we're just an agency, we're just starting, we'd love to have you on the team. No, they want to join something big. They want to be a part of something. They want to be somewhere where there's infinite results before you. What you're going to have to do, you're going to have to fake it until you make it, unfortunately. You're going to have to. I was voice noting models from my personal Instagram when I was on the Waitrose shop floor, stacking shelves, putting things out on the fresh aisle, telling them I was going to make them millionaires. Guess what? I've made over 3 girls millionaires so far from this business model. I spoke it into existence. If I had said to those very same models that I ended up making millionaires, yeah, so just starting out, not gonna lie, I'm on my Waitrose shift right now, but I'm trying to get this started. If you put your faith in me, blah, blah, blah. They're not gonna buy it. They're not gonna join, bro. They're not. You are now the dog's bollocks. You are claiming right now that you are the dog's bollocks from this day forward if you want to sign that first client and make your 5K within 20 days, okay? Now you signed your first client, dead easy, you're ready to start marketing. Now, the cheapest and the quickest way I would recommend you to start your marketing is by using IG Reels. So you're going to determine what niche this model was in, what kind of content she's going to be making. You're going to find examples for her to replicate, send it through to the model to replicate. She's going to upload it into the Google Drive, and then you're going to deliver the output and start running the social medias for this model. You might also need to fill in the blanks, whether it's a new model that might be just starting, you're going to need to send her a full OF content list. Whether it's an already existing model that's been in the industry for a while, you might need to just fill in the blanks with the right amount of content they should have on their profile in order for you to maximize the customer LTV once they come through and subscribe from your great marketing. So you can either use the model's existing Instagram and or make a new one. And you're going to begin to post these reels that you sent to her, building up momentum, building up traffic, and converting your first subscribers onto the account. Now, to hit that 10K mark, which you need on a 50-50 contract to get your 5K profit within that 20 days, you'll need roughly 200 people subscribed. 200 people. There is millions of people on Instagram that have subscribed to other girls before that can easily subscribe to your model if you just put yourself in front of them. There's so many hot leads on there. So congratulations. Now you've done that, you have now made your 5K profit in 20 days. Wasn't that hard, was it? Sounds very simple. That's because it is. All it takes is a little bit of work, guys. That is why I put myself in this industry, because it just allows you to go and hit your full potential. Now, obviously, there's certain parts, like I said before, that I can't disclose on YouTube, but I can talk about for free on my Telegram channel. So make sure, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Honestly, don't care. Go to the description, check out the Telegram channel, and I'll see you there. Have a good day.